Hello there, good evening and a warm welcome to the 9 p.m. news of the most prestigious channel in Sri Lanka, bringing you the top stories for tonight. I'm Sonal Parnavithana.
I'm Kenza Farooq. Let's take a look at your headlines for tonight. President instructs officials to complete projects of ministry strictly on time. A mega-scale crane fraud during the previous government, Minister Bimal Ratnayake reveals in Parliament. Indictments issued to Mervyn Silva and Chandrani Bandara. Sigiriya becomes the first sustainable tourist destination of Sri Lanka from today. Cluster Health Information System from Tambutegama Hospital. National Poson Week to commence from tomorrow. Russia and Ukraine exchange drone attacks. So now today is an extremely sad and tragic day for the family of the national television.
That's right, a colleague who dedicatedly contributed in an attractive manner to present video frames into thousands of homes of our viewers bid farewell to us forever.
T.M. Chanad Buddhika provided a yeoman's service and a contribution to the national television as a veteran camera person of the staff.
And we as the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation pay our tribute to our departed colleague today in our newscast.
A progress review meeting on the projects implemented by the Ministry of Urban Development, Construction and Housing under the current budget allocations was held today at the Presidential Secretariat under the patronage of President Anurukumara Dissanayake. The President instructed officials to ensure that every project is completed within its originally planned schedule without delays. The discussion focused extensively on the progress of urban development projects aimed at transforming Sri Lanka into an attractive tourist destination, the ongoing canal purification and solid waste management initiatives in the Colombo district, water supply projects and housing assistance programs. A progress reviewing meeting on the projects initiated by the Ministry of Transport, Highways, Ports and Civil Aviation under the 2025 budget allocations was held today at the Presidential Secretariat under the patronage of President Anurukumara Dissanayake. During the discussion, officials provided an update on ongoing projects in the highways and transport sectors, highlighting both achievements and challenges faced during implementation. Particularly attention was given to the status of initiatives funded under the current budget. President Dissanayake stressed the need to expedite a progress review meeting on projects implemented by the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Land and Irrigation under the financial allocations of the current budget was held today at the Presidential Secretariat under the patronage of President Anurukumara Dissanayake. The discussion focused extensively on various irrigation-related initiatives, including the Yan Oya, on various the Gal Oya and Mahavali projects, as well as the rehabilitation of minor reservoirs. During the meeting, President Dissanayake instructed officials to conduct close assessments of all projects being implemented. A progress review meeting on projects implemented under the financial allocations provided to the Ministry of Health in the current budget was held this afternoon at the Presidential Secretariat under the patronage of President Anurukumara Dissanayake. The discussion focused on the progress of projects related to infrastructure development, including construction works and human resource development within the health sector. The challenges encountered in implementing these projects were also discussed at length. Attention was also drawn to the procurement process for medicines and the challenges associated with the standardization of pharmaceuticals.
The leader of the House, Minister Bimal Ratnayake, today revealed the $18 million large-scale fraud in importing gantry crane off container operations in the Ports Authority during the previous government. Parliamentarian Dasiri Jayasekara said that there is a crisis in the 323 containers. Some say that these containers include weapons of Prabhakaran. Minister Bimal Ratnayaka said that this parliamentarian has been summoned to the CID. Therefore, he may know about this incident more than the minister. Parliamentarian Chaminda Vijayasiri said that the government has released these containers for their supporters, depriving huge income to the country. Minister Bimal Ratnayaka said that the tax charged by these containers is not added to the income of the harbour. The opposition has missed the activities of the harbour and the customs. The harbour will never release any container under any influence. In addition, the harbour has already started investigations regarding the large-scale corruption incidents committed in the recent past. Since the harbour has been updated, Rajapaksas and Vikramasinghas and their supporters who are responsible for many crimes are now attempting to topple the government. The eastern terminal of the Colombo harbour was to commence in 2023. However, the government has started its development at present with a target to complete it by 2027. The economic criminals in the past regime has committed a large-scale fraud in importing the cranes that handle containers. The whole world tends to purchase electronic cranes, but these culprits have imported diesel-operated cranes. This so-called tender has been decided in a date within September 2024. Ranil Wickremesinghe and former cabinet ministers has decided to award the crane tender on the 18th of September last year. They have signed the agreement on the 19th of September, while the election is scheduled to be held on the 21st of September.
Minister Sunil Handunhetty told the Parliament today that the government has already taken many measures to increase local sugar production. The minister further said that a market plan will also be introduced to make sugar distribution process more efficiently. Parliamentarian Nalin Bandara said that the relevant minister said there are 23,000 metric tons of sugar. However, according to reports, a stock of 2,000 metric tons has expired. Minister Sunil Handunhetty said that there is no expired stock of sugar. In some instances, some purchasers keep their sugar stocks without releasing to government warehouses. All the sugar stocks that are loaded in the government warehouses are new productions of this season. The government has prepared a market plan to sell a kilo of sugar 200 rupees plus VAT. The prices have decreased due to the reason. During the past period, a stock of millions of tons of white sugar has been brought to the country. Among these stocks, some have brought down sugar as well. After the investigations, the custom ordered to sell them at the same price of white sugar. Now that under this government, such frauds are not tolerated. The government has informed the Ministry of Trade and the Director of the Customs to check all white sugar stocks to trace if there is any stock of brown sugar. During the past, some have even brought sugar concealed in rice stocks. The government has also taken a decision to sell ethanol at a minimum price of 800 rupees per litre. All distillery companies are competing to buy them at this price. There is any problem with sugar in the market. In 1993, they closed a sugar factory while it was running, and it was given to a person named Sumana Sekara. They even sold the vehicles as scrapped iron. Parliamentarians said that when the price of ethanol is increased, the price of alcohol also increases. That will lead to spread the business of local illicit liquor manufacturing, decreasing the excise income. Minister Sunil Handunhetty said that even when a litre of ethanol was at 1,700 rupees, a bottle of liquor was sold by 3,500 to 4,000 rupees by the companies. When the ethanol later was at 475 rupees, the price of a bottle of liquor is the same. With a litre of ethanol, 3 bottles of liquor can be manufactured in this case. A bottle of liquor can be sold at a very lower price. It is also accepted that about 200,000 litres of illegal booze are used by the people in the country per day. Therefore, license should be given to molasses companies to manufacture liquor at lower prices.
A suspect taken into custody regarding the shooting incident of the vehicle of former director of National Lotteries Board, Thusita Holluluava, have been provided confidential statement today before the Colombo Magistrates Court. The statement has been provided by a suspect named Mohammed Paris, who is in custody regarding this incident. The Colombo Crime Division is conducting further investigations. A court order has been taken to obtain bank accounts and telephone conversations analysis reports of the suspects. The Magistrates Court ordered to remand the suspects taken into custody until the 12th of this month. Bribery Commission today handed over indictment to former Minister Mervyn Silva at the Colombo High Court. The indictment has been enacted on the allegations of committing an offence under the Bribery Act by maintaining property worth millions of rupees, vehicles and bank accounts exceeding his legal income. It was handed over to the defendant in the presence of Colombo High Court Judge Justice Aditya Patabandige, filed by the Bribery Commission. The judge also ordered to release the defendant on 2 bails of 5 million rupees each, and it has been mentioned in the indictment filed by the Bribery Commission that Mervyn Silva had committed this offence during the period of 31st of March 2010 and 31st of March 2012. It has been alleged that he had spent a sum of 71,399,000 rupees in order to purchase a land at number 7 Ernest De Silva Mawatha, Colombo, and another sum of 13,999,000 rupees to purchase another land at Kadavatha area. It has also been mentioned that he spent a sum of 32,375,000 rupees to purchase a Mercedes-Benz vehicle for his son Malika Silva, along with a Hyundai vehicle worth more than 5.5 million rupees and a Defender vehicle worth 8.8 million rupees. This case has been filed against former Minister Mervyn Silva, alleging that he had committed an offence under the Bribery Act by acquiring property exceeding his legal source of income. The next hearing will be taken up on the 11th of July. An indictment was also handed over in the presence of Colombo High Court Judge Justice Aditya Patabandige against former Minister Chandrani Bandara. She has been alleged of appointing her known persons for various posts without following proper procedure and also committing the offence of corruption by influencing the officials in the ministry when she was the Minister of Women, Child Affairs and Dry Zone Development during the former Good Governance regime. The defendant was ordered to be released on 2 bails of rupees 1 million each. The next hearing has been fixed for the 20th of this month. The Colombo Magistrates Court today ordered to release the Assistant Controller of the Department of Immigration and Immigration and other 3 suspects on bail who had been taken into custody for allegedly preparing 2 fraudulent passports for the illegal narcotic peddler Kehel Baddara Padme, who is staying abroad. They have been ordered 2 bails of rupees 1 million each, and their foreign travel has also been banned. The remaining 2 suspects have been ordered to record a statement at the Criminal Investigation Department on the 13th of this month. The bail plea of the Deputy Commissioner of the Department of Motor Traffic and 3 other suspects who were taken into custody on suspicion of having in possession an amount of nearly 4.2 million rupees obtained as a bribe was rejected today by Colombo Chief Magistrate Tanuja Lakmali. She also ordered to further remand the suspects until the 20th of this month. The magistrate also ordered the Bribery Commission to report to the court by completing the investigations.
Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya met with Kenji Kurunoma, the newly appointed Chief Representative of the Japan International Cooperation Agency at the Parliament of Sri Lanka, to reaffirm the long-standing development partnership between the 2 countries. The discussion was held at the Parliamentary complex. Was focused on strengthening inclusive education, especially for children with special needs. Key areas of collaboration include establishing special education units in all divisions, revising teacher training curricula, and conducting thorough needs assessments. Vocational training, overseas employment opportunities, and Japanese language instruction for Sri Lankan job seekers were additionally explored. During the meeting, Kurunoma expressed JICA's continued commitment to supporting Sri Lanka, particularly in the education sector.
The Cluster Health Information Network under the Primary Health Service Digitalization Project commended yesterday centering the Tambutegama Base Hospital under the patronage of Minister Dr. Nalinda Jatisa. Under this project, with the grants provided by the Asian Development Bank, will be networked with the Galnava, Eppavala, Talava, Track 5 and 7 in Rajangane, Negampaha and Kathiawar regional hospitals and MOH offices. The Health Ministry has planned to network all government hospitals with this network in several stages. Minister Dr. Nalinda Jathisa said that Sri Lanka needs a huge transformation in the health service. The current generation is entrusted with a significant responsibility. The huge crisis of the health service is that it is spread in many specified areas. Therefore, the ministry has to take all these sections into one system and structure. All activities will become easier if there is a single plan for the situation. The tax-paying people should have easy access for health services to make their lives comfortable. They expect this government would achieve this target for their benefit. Problem in this health sector is that when a new system is introduced, some are reluctant to accept the new change. Therefore, all members of the staff in the health sector should be united to achieve this target for the well-being of the people.
Various programs have been organized island-wide parallel to the World Environmental Day. National Environment Week has implemented under several special themes. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya yesterday planted a fruit tree sapling implementing the Tree Planting Day program parallel to the National Environmental Week under the theme Let It Sprout at the ministry premises at Isirupaya. The Prime Minister pointed out that the program under the theme Let It Sprout was started today on a token basis in ministry level, overcoming the environmental changes faced by us at present on the inseparable link created with nature and the environment for the future generation. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya said that when thinking of the progress of the country, thinking of a sustainable environment becomes compulsory, and a culture has to be created where we think that environment is also part out of culture. The main function organized by the Western Provincial Council on the occasion of the World Environment Day was held yesterday at Karadiana Waste Management Centre. A tree planting campaign and the distribution of hybrid fruit plants was also conducted at the function, which was held under the leadership of Western Provincial Governor Hanif Yusuf. Western Provincial Governor Hanif Yusuf said that an amount of 600 million rupees has been received for the Clean Sri Lanka program. Sepetco Company and Clean Sri Lanka Secretary Office together has implemented a project to rearrange waste barrels as garbage bins and to distribute them island-wide. This was implemented from Muthurajawala area yesterday parallel to the World Environment Day. These garbage bins have been arranged in such a way where degradable items and polythene can be kept separately. Sepetco Company has made arrangements to distribute 150 barrels under the first stage of this project. The company has also agreed to supply such barrels in the future as per the requirement. Ceylon Petroleum Corporation had also implemented a sapling planting program at Muthurajawala area on the occasion of the World Environment Day. The occasion was joined by the chairman of the corporation DJAS Rajakaruna, director of Clean Sri Lanka Secretariat Office Isru Anuradha and officials of Sepetco. Sri Lanka Mahaveli Authority has also organized several programs on the occasion of National Environment Week. The tree planting program of Mahaveli D Zone was held close to Watagaya, Madrigiriya. According to our correspondent, more than 500 mee saplings were planted and a Shramadana campaign was also held to clean up both roadside of Madrigiriya, Watagaya areas of the area, and Environment Corps of school students assisted in this program. A tree planting program organized by the Kahatagasti Gilia Wildlife Office Anuradhapura was held at Punchi, Hamilwala on the occasion of the World Environment Day. Under this program, mee, tamarind, madan and other saplings were planted at a stretch of about 1 kilometer of both sides of the road. School children and teachers of Rambeva Primary School has also joined in this program. A program to plant saplings after cleaning both roadsides of the Homagama Alternative Road, which was littered with garbage and other waste, and certain construction work sites also at a standstill. It was jointly organized by the environment organizations of the area and the Homagama Pradeshia Sabha. A tree planting program jointly organized by the Environment and Forest Conservation Division of Sri Lanka Mahaweli Authority and officials of Horan Plantation Company was held at Fairlawn Estate, Muskelia. Another commemorative program was held conducted at the third sector of the Gregory Lake premises, Nuwara on the occasion of World Environment Day. It was organized by the Nuwara Municipal Council Police, the Wildlife Office and the Association of Tourist Hotel Owners. A tree planting program was also held parallel to this.
In more local stories, Sunil Fernando, who was elected to the Colombo Municipal Council under the Democratic National Alliance, took oaths before the Deputy Minister of Public Security, Sunil Vatagala, at the party office in Colombo today. Leader of the Democratic National Alliance, Prabha Ganeshan, and several others were present at this occasion. Deputy Minister Sunil Vatagala said that the National People's Power has taken 48 members, but there is a shortage of 11 members. Samagya Jana Balawegaya has only 29 members. To form the council, they need more than 30 members. The NPP has made an open invitation for the progressive councillors, and more than 11 of them have independently extended their support. Accordingly, the NPP has the required number to form the council. Although the opposition boasts, they are still unable to tell the number of members in their favour. In another 10 days, the relevant vote will be held. Then, there will only be one mayor in the Colombo Municipal Council, that is none other than Rai Kali Baltasar. Deputy Mayor is Hemantha Veerakone. In more local stories, Deputy Minister of Finance Dr. Harshana Surya Peruma says that let's use tax week for the journey towards a developed country. Deputy Minister said that the government's aim is to use the tax week for the development of the country, but not to limit it only for a week. Accordingly, an efficient tax collection system is to be carried out while increasing the relationship between the people and the tax collection institutes. The minister pointed out that an awareness program will be carried out among the tax-paying people within this period. He made these remarks addressing the third meeting of the Committee of Strategies and Plans. At the meeting, they discussed today regarding the contribution of the Excise Department in tax collection. The excise officials stated that their department has exceeded the income targets by the 31st of May this year. According to the existing limitations, renewal of excise licenses, illegal sale of foreign liquor, conducting raids and several other topics were discussed, especially the progress of introducing QR codes through mobile phones to identify illegal liquor. Addressing the gathering, the minister stressed that the government always committed to amend the relevant rules and regulations to strengthen the tax collection process. He added that all required facilities will be provided to control the illegal sale of liquor.
The ceremony to accept Sigiri as the Sri Lanka's first sustainable tourism destination was held in Colombo today. The theme is Let's Join a Sustainable Tourism Journey. Sigiriya has been considered as a milestone in Sri Lanka's sustainable tourism movement. Sri Lanka has achieved a considerable progress in this global movement. Some basic initiations have already reached decisive junctures. This will be helpful to protect natural and cultural resources in the country, develop the efficiency of resources and energy sector, and to provide real benefits for the local community. The Cabinet has approved the official declaration of the Sigiri-related movement. The people who extended financial contribution and support for this program were also felicitated. Deputy Minister of Tourism Ruwan Ranasinghe, Country Representative of UN Development Program Azusa Kuboto, Sri Lankan Director of the Asian Development Bank Takafami Kadano, Chairman of the Sri Lanka Tourism Authority Buddhika Heva Vasam and many others were present at the ceremony. Funeral of the late cameraman of the Sri Lanka Rupavahini Corporation, Chanat Buddhika, was held at the Kurunduwatha General Cemetery at Akmimana in Galle today.
A large crowd, including past and present national television staff, was present at the occasion. A large crowd of the media sector paid their last respect to remains of Chanat Buddhika at his residence in the Thottagoda area in Galle today as well. Chanat Buddhika joined Production Services Division at the SLRC as a cameraman in 2011. He has contributed his service in covering presidential, prime minister, parliamentary affairs and many other public events. He has also contributed to produce many awarding programs including music, sports and teledramas. Among his programs are Coke Red, Pum Neelavilla and Sandarus Suyamaya. In addition, he has covered many sports events including cricket matches and motor cross events. He had showed a significant skill in covering rare scenes of the Air Force cycle tour organised under the media sponsorship of the ChannelEye Rupavahini Corporation. He was a father of one child. We take a look at more local stories on the other side of this break.
Live from the National News Studio, Sri Lanka.
In relation to the Poson Week, the National Poson Week commences from tomorrow. All arrangements have been made to hold the Poson Festival of this year centering Mihintale in Anuradhapura.
Atamasthanathipati Venerable Pallegamage Ratnathera requests the devotees to pay attention to environment conservation during the Poson pilgrimage. Atamasthanathipati Venerable Pallegamage Ratnathera said that Atamasthana is engaged in the difficult task of providing facilities to millions of devotees visiting the sacred site. The District Secretariat of Office had discussed months before the Poson festival as to how the responsibility to be fulfilled by sharing responsibilities. The Venerable Thera requested the devotees to pay attention that the environment of the sacred area is not spoiled. Chairman of the National Poson Week, Ranjit Vimalasurya, said that the basic amenities for the large number of devotees arriving for the festival has been arranged and Dansal is to provide food for them along with sanitation, drinking water, transport facilities have also been taken care of. Special mention has to be made about the train service from Anuradhapura to Mihintale free of charge for 3 days. He requested the devotees only to bring along with them the essential items and to take steps to minimize the use of polythene and plastic. The first program of Asidisi Piyavara May Media Training Workshop as held yesterday at the District Secretariat Office, Kegol. The Government Information Department organized the Asidisi Piyavara Media Training Workshop. The program was conducted at district level for regional media persons and Director General of Government Information HSKJ Bandara, President's Media Advisor Chandana Surya Bandara, President's Media Director General Prasanna Pereira, District Secretary of the Kegol Jagat M. Herath and a group of others joined this occasion. The workshop was conducted with the participation of media persons from Kegol District.
We take a look at foreign news on the other side of this break.
Prima Kutumi Fantamai Lassana Fanloke Kutumi Saravihide Kikikasutu Brandavakere Fire and fashion nape Heat take away they vate Hot and spicy guess what they merase Pitiye hatarate Kutumi raudenne Sixer udaya viwate Hot dang pandu Hot and spicy uda pandu Fan kapusa vine vine Prima Kutumi Fantamai
In your international news, Russia carried out large-scale drone and missile attacks across Ukraine, killing at least 3 people and injuring 49. According to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, the strikes hit the capital Kyiv, the city of Lutsk, and the Ternopil region in the northwest. Russia said it targeted military sites in response to what it called terrorist acts by Ukraine. The Russian Defense Ministry claimed it to use long-range missiles, drones, and other weapons in the overnight attacks. This assault follows a major Ukrainian drone strike earlier in the week, which reportedly damaged around 40 Russian warplanes. In your sports news, the inaugural function of the 23rd DSI Super Sports Volleyball Tournament was held at Albert F. Peary Stadium, Vennapur.
Now today, under the leadership of the President of the Volleyball Association, Senior DIG Sanjeeva Medivatta. The Champions Trophy of the tournament was taken in a motorcade from St. Sebastian's College, Katuneria to St. Joseph Vaz College, Vennapur. It was received by the students of those schools and was placed on a special days at the stadium. 40 players who achieved national and international victories in volleyball representing Puttlam district were also facilitated. 100 volleyballs were also presented to schools in order to improve beach volleyball in schools by the Sri Lanka Volleyball Association. The grand finale of the DSI Super Sports Volleyball Tournament will be held on the 15th and 16th of November at the Sugatadasa Indoor Stadium in Colombo. The tournament is being jointly organized by the Ministry of Education, Sri Lanka Volleyball Association, School Volleyball Federation and DSI Private Limited. Meanwhile, the 58th Inter-District Joint School Under-20 Hockey Tournament commenced today at the hockey ground of Royal College and the Astro Hockey Turf in Colombo. The tournament will end on the 9th of this month. ChannelEye YouTube will telecast all matches of the tournament from 7 a.m. onwards. And that's all the news we have for you tonight. Join us same place, same time tomorrow as well. Signing off, it's me Sunal alongside Kenza. Have a very good night.
Good night.
Thank you.